inhabited by a queen seated upon a throne. She was clad in a robe of royal purple and ermine that covered her entire planet. And although I never saw her before, she recognized me immediately.
Ah, a subject! Approach that I may see, but tis tis! It is not proper to yawn in the presence of a queen. I order you not to yawn.
I'm sorry. I've traveled a long way and haven't had any sleep.
Ah, then I order you to yawn. Yes, it's been years since I've seen anybody yawn. Go on now. It's an order.
I'm sorry. I guess I can't anymore.
Then I order you to sometimes yawn and sometimes not to yawn. There. My orders are very reasonable. Don't you think?
May I sit down?
I order you to sit down.
Ma'am?
Madam.
Madam?
Yes.
Madam, excuse me for asking a question.
I order you to ask a question.
Over what do you rule?
Over everything.
Everything?
Everything.
And the stars obey you?
Certainly do. And the sun and the moon as well.
Oh, well, if you please, madam, could you possibly order a sunset? I should love to see a sunset.
And so you shall.
When?
Soon I shall command it, but I have to wait for conditions to be favorable.
When do you think that'll be?
This evening, about 20 after 8. You'll see how well I'm obeyed.
Excuse me, but I should be going.
Don't go! I shall make you a minister of justice.
But there's no one here to judge.
Then you shall judge yourself. That is the most difficult thing of all.
Judge myself.
It is much more difficult to judge oneself than to judge another.
The next planet I visited belonged to a very grand person, and he recognized me immediately as well.
Ah, an admirer.
Good morning. What a strange hat you're wearing.
It's a hat for acknowledging compliments. I raise it when people acclaim me. Unfortunately, no one ever comes around here. Now, sit right there. Ooh, yes, very good. Now, slap your hands together. Ooh, yes, now more and faster. Ooh, yes, keep going, keep going. Do you really admire me very much?
Well,
I just love it when you admire me.
admire. What does that mean?
It means you regard me as the most handsomest, most best dressed, most intellectual man on this planet.
But you're the only man on this planet.
Even so, couldn't you just admire me anyways?
I agreed to admire him, although I didn't see why it should be so important to him. Oh, that's very good.
You think?
I can almost see him tipping his hat.
Yes, perhaps are very fond of their hat.
I know. I found them to be altogether very strange.
So have I. Go on. What happened next?
The next planet I visited belonged to a businessman who was so busy.
3 and 2 make 5. 5 and 7 make 12.
Good morning.
That makes 501,602,703.
500 million what?
I can't stop now. I'm much too busy, can't you see? I'm busy with important things. Okay, 501. 3 and 2 make
Millions of what?
millions of little objects in the sky.
Flies.
Fireflies.
What? No! Little golden objects that set lazy men to idle dreaming.
Ah, you mean the stars?
Yes, that's it. The stars. As for me, I have no time for idle dreaming in my life. I'm too busy with important things.
So you said. What do you do with 500 millions of stars?
What do I do? What do I do with them?
Yes,
Nothing. I own them.
you own the stars?
Well, yeah.
But I've already seen a queen.
Queens do not own, they reign over. It is very different.
How can anyone own the stars?
To whom do they belong?
I don't know. To nobody.
They belong to me. I was the first to think of it.
What good does it do to own the stars?
Well, it makes me rich.
What good does that
It means I can put them in the bank.
do? Well, what does that mean?
It means I write the number of star on a piece of paper. Then I put that star in my drawer. And I lock it with a key.
Oh, I myself own a flower, which I water every day. So it's of some use to my flower that I own her. But you are no use to all of those stars.
3 and 2 make 5. 5 and 7 make 12. No. 3 and 2 make 12.
I travel onward, and soon notice a lonely flickering light. And there, on a planet smaller than my own, stood a sweet lady dressed for the winter, faithfully lighting her street lamp. Good morning. Why did you just put your lamp out?
Those are the orders. Good morning.
What are the orders?
The orders of that time. Oops. Good evening.
But why did you just light it again?
Those are the orders.
I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. Orders are orders. I follow terrible profession. You see, in the old days it was reasonable. I'd light my lamp at night, and in the morning I'd put it out again. I'd have the rest of the day for relaxation, and the rest of the night for sleep.
The orders have changed since then.
Good morning. The orders have not been changed. Now that's the tragedy. You see, year after year my planet is turned faster and faster and the orders have not been changed. Now once every minute I have to light my lamp and put it out again.
That's very funny. A day only lasts a minute here.
That is not funny at all. Good evening. While we've been talking, a whole month has gone by.
A whole month? I can tell you a way. You can rest whenever you like.
Oh, tell me, I've always wanted to rest.
Well, your planet is so small that 3 steps would take you all the way around. So if you walk slowly, very slowly, you can make the day last as long as you like. I do that on my own planet all the time to make the sunsets come.
See, that one works me. There's one thing I like to do in this life, it's sleep. And you can't sleep if you're walking.
Then you're unlucky.
I am unlucky. Good morning. Good evening. Good morning. Good evening.
I traveled out into many different planets. And finally, I traveled to the last planet. It belonged to that of,
A geographer.
what's a geographer?
A geographer is a scholar who knows the locations of all seas, rivers, towns, mountains, deserts, and valleys.
That's very interesting. Your planet is beautiful. Does it have any oceans?
Couldn't tell you.
Has it any mountains?
Don't know.
What about towns, rivers, and deserts?
What's your yoga?
Exactly, but I am not an explorer. An explorer counts all the seas, rivers, towns, mountains, deserts, and valleys. I am far too important for that I stay behind my desk and I record what the explorer has found. Why, I recognize you now. You're an explorer. You can describe my planet to me. No, wait. You come from far away. Describe your planet to me.
Well, I have a flower. She's the most beautiful thing on my planet.
We don't record flowers.
Why not?
It is ephemeral.
What does that mean? Ephemeral.
It means in danger of speedy disappearance.
In danger of speedy disappearance.
My flower's in danger of speedy disappearance.
Certainly it is.
My flower's ephemeral. She only has 4 thorns to defend herself in all the world. What do I do?
Why don't you try visiting the planet Earth? I hear it has a good reputation.
So I did. As soon as I arrived here on Earth, I met someone. Good evening.
Good evening.
What planet is this?
This is Earth. This is Africa.
Then there are no people on Earth.
This is the desert. There are no people in the desert. The Earth is large.
Look at my planet. It's right there, above us.
It's very beautiful.
I wonder if the stars shine so brightly here so that each one of us can find his way home.
What has brought you here?
I was having some trouble with a flower.
Flowers. Ah.
Where are the men? It's very lonely in the desert.
It is also lonely among men.
You are a funny animal. You're no thicker than an arm.
But I am more powerful than the arm of a king.
You're not very powerful. You don't have any feet.
Yes, but whomever I touch, send back to the earth from whence they came. You are innocent and true, and you come from a star. You move me to pity. You are so weak on this earth made of granite. I can help you someday. If you should ever grow too homesick, I can. Do you know who I am?
Oh, yes. Very well.
You shouldn't be talking to snakes, you know. They're very dangerous, and you should never trust them.
You shouldn't tell him not to trust me. I know why. It's all a matter of perception, lies, truth, snakes, hats, death, life. What appears to be is not always what it is. Oh, but you know that. Or do you, anyone? He knows who I am. Do you?
Understandably, I was upset. Not only was my food and water nearly gone, but I was having serious hallucinations. I worked frantically through the night and the next day, determined to make my plan. When, of course, at sunset,
Please, you have to tell me. Please, it's important. If sheep eat little bushes, do they eat flowers too? Please, will it eat my flower?
yes, sheep will eat anything.
Even flowers that have thorns?
Yup, even flowers that have thorns.
Then why do they have that?
Come in,
What
danger,
good are they?
danger. Come in,
They don't
rock,
have them.
period.
Why?
Flowers just have thorns, spikes. Can't you see I'm busy with important things here?
Important things. You
Yes.
talk just like the grown-ups.
Okay, the grown-ups. I'm not.
You have never smelled a flower. You've never seen a star. You have never loved anyone. And all day, you say over and over, I'm busy with important things. But you're not a man. You're a mushroom. And I myself know one flower which is unique in all the world, but which one sheep can destroy some morning and not even know what he's doing. You think that's not important?
Okay, please, don't. I'm sorry.
The flower you love is not in danger. I've grown up, so that's what I am. One of them. Have you gone away because the stars have come out? Or are you never coming back again? I wouldn't blame you, didn't
I didn't know how to reach him, how to mend the damage that I had done. I searched through the day and the night, determined to find him, even though my circumstances were more dire than ever. And I didn't find him until... so far away from home, it's nice to have someone to watch the sunset with. A grown-up. So that's what I am. One of them. Listen, sometimes when you tell me things, I can't quite appreciate how important they are to you. He continued to tell me stories. And even though my circumstances were more dire than ever, I stopped, I listened, and I drew.
After I met the snake, I crossed the desert and met a single flower. A flower of no importance at all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are the men?
Men? I think there are about 6 or 7 of them in existence. I saw them several years ago passing by, but one never knows where to find them. The wind just blows them away. They have no roots, and that makes their lives very difficult.
Oh, I see. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As I came closer, I saw they all took my flower. Who are you?
We are roses.
But I thought my flower was the only one of her kind in the whole universe. I thought I was rich with a flower who was unique in all the world. But all I had was a common rose. A common rose.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here under the apple tree.
Who are you? You're very pretty to look at.
I'm a fox.
Will you please come play with me? I'm so unhappy.
Play with you? I can't play with you.
Why not?
Because I'm not tamed. And you're one of them.
Them?
The ones with the hunters. Yeah, you're one of those hunters. Oh, sure, you don't look dangerous just because you're a little boy, but how do I know it's not a trap? Oh, very, very clever. No, as things are, I
But
better just...
I don't have a gun. See?
Then you better watch out for them, too.
What does that mean? Tame.
You're not from around here, are you?
for men.
They have guns and they hunt. It's very disturbing.
Oh,
And you have me. To you, I'm nothing more than a fox like 100,000 other foxes.
oh, I see.
But if you tamed me, to me, you're unique in all the world. And to you, I'm unique in all the world. Then we need each other.
How shall I tame you?
You must be very patient. I'm still a wild animal after all. First, we will sit down together in the grass, and then I will look you in the corner of my eye, and you will say nothing. Words are the source of misunderstanding. But each day we'll sit a little closer to each other, day by day.
Shall we begin?
Ready when you are.
1, 2, 3,
Go!
I was thinking.
Not a word!
Nice scarf. And nice tail.
Thanks. It was a gift from my mother.
Are you tame now?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yes, I'm tame. I'm finally tame.
Let's see. Yesterday, we explored the hills, and the day before, the forest. Shall we dance together, or shall we chase each other through the wheat fields?
Not today.
I know. Let's play hide and seek. Oh my, I've had lots of practice.
I don't think so.
You're thinking about your rose again. Listen, you should go now.
What do you mean?
You should go back to your rose. I shall cry